Hi everyone, welcome back to another podcast. And today we have a very special guest. It's Miss Sam. So, Miss Sam,
Hi.
how are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Do you want to do a self-introduction to the camera? A little self-introduction?
I've got two roles in school. One is as a assistant house parent in Rawai House, and another one is an aerial arts and flying trapeze instructor.
Wow, how long have you been in this school?
Flying trapeze 11 years, aerial
my
I
God.
think 8 years,
Whoa, that's
and boarding just I think this is my second year.
Oh, second year in boarding, like as a boarding parent?
Yes,
Whoa, so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
went from like an aerial instructor to a boarding parent.
yes.
How did that happen?
We wanted to get more involved in school, and a boarding parent, like an assistant boarding parent, was quite a good fit because I only it's 2 weekdays in the boarding house, and then the rest of the time I can commit to the aerial arts and flying trapeze classes.
That's nice. Because, like, I remember at my first podcast we did, it was with Miss Sam, another Miss Sam, and Miss Lexa.
Yeah.
And, like, we're talking about how there's still so many boarding parents that we haven't met. And, like, you're,
Yes.
like, the third boarding parent to come. But, like, today, I feel like we have a lot to talk about you. I don't know which one to start first. But, like, as a boarding parent, do you have any, like, key moments that you've had in Rawai House?
I think mainly when boarders connect with me, then because sometimes it's hard, right? It's hard
Yeah.
when you're in a boarding environment and this house parent comes in
Yeah.
who's not really your parent.
Like a stranger when you
Yes,
first come.
yeah. And I guess when the kids start opening up, that feels good. Feels
Yeah.
nice.
Over time. And
Yes.
they tell you about everything that happened in school, like all
Yes,
that
yes.
tea.
Yeah, and you become their friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good moment for me. Yeah.
Because like, everyone in boarding says like house parents are not really parents, but like sisters or like brothers, like those like older figures. I don't know if that's the case for Wawai, because like the age gap is like
They're so young.
huge. Yeah, they're still young. So do
Yeah.
you think you're like a mother to them or like a big sister?
I think for me and Lexa, because they're still young, we try to be strict to a certain extent, like strict but still nice and welcoming when they have problems. Yeah,
Is that
but,
hard to manage? Like do you have like
uh,
both?
sometimes like when they're really naughty, we really have to like sit them down and say,
lecture.
come on, like it's time to be disciplined and do your chores or do your homework. And then after that, it's kind of hard to transition from like being like a strict teacher
Yeah.
into like a
Nice,
welcoming and
well,
warm
yeah.
house parent. Sometimes
Yeah.
I find that a bit hard, but I guess like
Yeah.
you live and learn, and then
Yeah.
you get
And
better
over
at
it,
your job.
yeah. And because they're like, really young, they don't know what they have done until like you
Yes.
get lectured, and then you're like, oh, so this is what I did wrong. And then like only then they were like, okay, never mind, I was wrong.
Yes.
I think that was the case because I come tutor to Rawai.
Yeah.
And I still feel like I have the same role as you, like asking them to do their homework.
Yes.
Like it's so hard. It's like prep time, but then
Yeah.
like after like, please do your homework.
Yes.
At first I was like, do your homework, and it turns into like, please.
Yes.
So, like I'm not sure if I have to like put on like this scary older sister or like comforting sister.
Yes.
Like, I don't know which tactic works on them. So now I just like bribe them. Like I just bring like candy
Oh
and
no,
sweets.
Phoebe! No,
I feel like-
no.
Is that wrong? Is that the
Uh,
wrong technique?
Well, I try not to.
I keep bribing them.
With what? With lollies?
Yeah, I was like,
Oh.
if you do this, I'll give you this, and I wait until they actually finish it, and I will like give it, because
Okay.
that's like their motivation.
I guess a reward system is
Yeah,
good.
reward system.
Well, I try not to do that because
It's not healthy for my wallet.
no,
It's not
not for
healthy
their
for my
teeth as
wallet.
well.
Yeah, it's
no,
like
no. Yeah. So, I think it's more for us because they really value their devices.
oh,
And,
I heard about the rule.
Yeah, it's if they do well and they behave, and of course they get their usual
Yeah.
amount of device time, but we try not to bribe, because they need to learn,
Yeah.
right? Like how you learned, I guess, as you grew
I've
up.
never gotten like bribed before.
See?
but like
And
it seemed to work. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh.
But I stopped. I'm trying to stop. It's not healthy for my wallet
You
either.
gotta wean it off,
Yeah.
wean them off the lollies.
Yeah, because like, every day at the school shop, I'm
Oh.
like, and then they have like specific treats they want. Like someone's
my
like,
God.
oh, I like the Magnum, and the Magnum's usually the most expensive.
They ask you
Like,
for a Magnum.
Yeah,
No
the, like
way.
Magnum, the like Milo, like the butterfly, like popsicle. They have like specific ones that they want, and then I don't know. I went for the comforting, like kind sister. So now I'm thinking I'm gonna like transition.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be like, you have to do it. You have to do it.
Magnum is a huge reward. Not
it's a
just like
huge
one of
reward.
those Mentos
Yeah.
lollies.
Yeah, I should do the Mentos lollies, just like one
Yeah.
each.
Just those
Just like one,
individual
yeah,
packed
one.
ones.
Okay, I should try that next.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be so disappointed. It went from like Magnum to like some like Mentos. But that's what I did for them. So like, how about you? Do you like find it hard to like scold them or lecture them? Like if they start crying, then do you like?
And they do.
Mm-hmm.
The younger ones, the primary ones, they do. But usually they're not like bad kids,
Mm-hmm.
and they understand after a while, after you talk to them, and they understand and they know that they've done something wrong, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody just moves on from there, and hopefully, like they won't commit the same
Yeah.
mistake.
Because like 5 years, 10 years later, they're gonna forget about it. Probably. I think they were like, "Oh, I did that. Are you sure?" And they're
Yeah.
like, I don't think so. And I think they will forget it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oops. Siri, my bad. Siri like recognized my voice. And how about like your hobbies? Because there's something that I know. Because I see you like I think every Tuesday? Every Tuesday outside like the boarding houses, you have like a whole like, mat area, and like
Yeah.
you're like doing something with an instructor, like boxing or Muay Thai.
Me?
Is it not you? I
No.
do. I think I see you, and then like my friends like, oh yeah, she does this like every week or something.
I don't
Like
do Muay
boxing?
Thai.
Is it
I
boxing?
did that once. No.
Was it not boxing?
No.
Because I saw you like with like an instructor, and you were like boxing away with.
Are you sure it's me?
Yeah, I think it was you. I think it was you. I mean, because like, I can see like your muscles right now. And I'm like, oh, that's from the boxing. That's from the boxing she does like every
No.
week.
I tried Muay Thai once. It was really painful.
Me too. I left after like 2 sessions.
Oh, I did once.
Session. Yeah, I left.
I gave up
Me
earlier
too.
than
Me
you.
too. I
Oh,
left. I was
it's
like, this
too
is not
much.
for me. Oh, this is not for me.
No,
Yeah.
I don't want to get my nose boxed in. No.
Did you actually do like sparring with the instructor?
No, I think the first session was probably I don't know, my shins got really bruised because the instructor just kept asking me to like
Oh my god.
kick him,
Okay. Yeah.
and it was really painful. I mean,
Yeah,
I did
it
the whole
hurts.
session, but then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, when I went home, I was like, I told
So tired.
Adam, I don't think it's for me.
I don't think it's me too. That's like the exact thought I had after the
Yeah.
day. I was like, no, I'm not really coming next week. And I don't think
No.
I'm coming next week anymore.
Yeah, I think certain people like the sparring and all.
Yeah, like the
but
feeling.
No, not me.
But the instructor like really hypes you up every time you do a
Yes.
kick, even though it's like it was so bad. He was like, yeah, keep going. I'm like, I don't think I'm doing this right.
Yeah, I guess they have to encourage you, right?
Yeah, because you keep
Yeah.
going. But then it actually hurts. Like after
lot.
like 10 times, I'm like, I don't think this is how it's
Yeah,
supposed
so
to feel.
much, so
Yeah.
much. No, not for me.
And not
So
for
that's
me.
not me.
Yeah, not for me either. Okay, another hobby of
A
yours.
hobby.
There's like a very obvious one, but like any like subtle hobbies that you have that no one knows about. Okay, like maybe like a few people.
I think only the kids in Rewire House
Mm-hmm.
know that I actually it started with macrame during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I was so bored, so I bought a bunch of rope and started tying. Yeah, and made
Oh
some
my
bags
God.
and all, and
That's
then
so cute.
progress on to grandma crochet.
Grandma crochet. But it's actually quite hard.
It's
I've tried a
it's
tutorial.
really popular now.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
popular
you
now.
see,
Yeah.
and a few of the Rewire kids actually got into it. Yeah,
From you?
crochet,
Were you the
yeah.
influence? Wow.
Hopefully,
Hopefully,
it's a good
influence.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
sounds so fun. So you like make like bags and like small toys, plushies.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's
I
so
make
cute.
my kids like stuffed bunnies or cushions.
Is that a reward system or like just
No.
gift, like holiday gift or like?
like
appreciation
I'm
gift?
bored and I'm making a bunny for you.
Ah, okay, that's not
Yeah.
really reward
Yeah,
system, so that
yeah.
works. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun. it's repetitive and mundane, but it's relaxing.
Yeah, it's like you have to like take your time.
Yes,
and then,
yeah.
But then my eyes start to hurt. Do you know like how you have to like put like the hole into like you have to put like the string into the hole, and my eyes can like focus to like actually push
you can
it
use
in.
things to help you.
Yeah,
Like
but
things to thread.
my mom like sew like clothes. And
Yeah.
then she
Oh,
always
nice.
asks me to like help her put it in, and I'm like my eyes are like gonna go blind, and I have to
you're
like
so
put it
young.
every day.
You're complaining about it.
Yeah, I'm like I feel like a grandma already.
Oh,
But I think I want to get into it, but I don't know where
try
to
it.
start. Yeah.
For crochet, you don't need like the needle thing because you're using the hook. Yeah, but it's like make a small little top for yourself or something.
Top
That's
like
nice.
it'll take like 1 week, 2 weeks, I think.
No, it's quite
Really? It's quite
depending
fast?
on the pattern. It can be quite easy.
Okay, I gotta start with like YouTube tutorials first.
Yes,
like,
yeah. So many things on
YouTube.
YouTube.
But I'm trying so many things like electric guitar.
Oh wow, that's a huge thing to
That's
try.
it was like it's like a whole jump. I just like left. I just gave up on like the calm stuff, and I just went on like electric guitar stuff.
Were you learning from somebody or?
Yeah, because
nice.
a lot of the girls in the boarding house, they have like guitars, and then I'm just like using it, and I asked them to teach me. So they would teach me with the acoustic guitar, and I would use the electric guitar, and it actually works. Like I learned like one song so far.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I don't know how to like read the notes, so I just like go by muscle memory, and like I don't know if it's gonna work or not. But yeah,
It's useful to read. I don't like the.
I think it would be like you just have it on the like wall, and you can just like go
read
on.
the chords.
Yeah, but I don't know how to read the chords yet.
Oh, I mean, once you
learn,
once you start, then
once you start, it's gonna make sense. Yeah. So do you have any musical talent yourself?
I played the piano for like 10 years.
You did? Whoa.
Yeah, but it was I enjoyed it sometimes, but I had a very strict teacher.
Oh no.
So a lot of classes weren't very enjoyable, but I'm grateful for it.
Because like you actually learned.
Yeah, so
you had to actually learn.
I can read like notes, like and sometimes I think sometimes when I get bored in a White House, I play the piano.
Wow.
Yeah, just for fun.
That's so sweet. It's like 10 years.
10 years.
It's like just like from like a hobby or like your parents.
Oh, it's from my mom, like to play an instrument. Yeah, and then passed the last exam and stopped.
But it sounds good. Like, oh, do you play any instruments? Oh yeah, I play the piano. I've been playing it for like 10 years. So it does so nice. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm trying to learn how to play the electric guitar. Like I learned one song. So, like,
but I'm so rusty though.
Nice. Yeah, but
for musical instrument, you really need to like constantly practice.
Yeah, I think it's all about practice.
Yeah,
that's fine. Do you want to move on to like the biggest hobby that
my
you have?
biggest hobby? Sure.
I think
what is it?
Guessing from like the outfit and like the career you have.
Yeah,
aerial arts.
Yes. I think I've been pretty lucky with jobs. Like I started with dancing, which was also my hobby since I was 6, and then moved on to pole, which was also a hobby and a job, and then circus, aerial arts. So it's a big hobby, and it makes me feel happy. When I train, I feel happy.
Yeah. But like, how did you like move in? How did you even discover it in the first place? Because I've never heard of it like before, like to like 3 years ago.
Oh,
yeah.
Actually, my sister started doing it first, and she was working with my now husband, Adam. And I got bored in Singapore, so I said to my sister,
Singapore?
Yeah, I lived in Singapore like
I didn't know that.
for a long time. I grew up there actually, and but then Singapore got a bit like boring for me, and I said to my sister, I need a new adventure. And she's like, okay, go to China. So I went to China, started aerial arts, flying trapeze, and that was 12 years ago.
Whoa. So all this time you've been doing aerial arts, like wow.
Yeah.
Were you like bad at it at first?
Honestly,
honestly,
yes.
Yeah.
Aerial arts, and I mean, even though I did pole, it was really different because aerial arts you really go quite high.
Yeah.
And pole, there is the floor, right?
There's
come down.
Yeah.
But aerial, you need. For me, I feel you need a lot of upper body strength, and that was what I lacked when I first started.
Now you have a lot of upper body strength.
I
Working on
think
it.
now, yes,
Work in progress. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a concept. I don't think you can ever stop working on it.
Yeah.
Because once you stop, your body just goes to bits.
It's gonna turn like jellies. Like if you just stop.
Yeah. So
That sounds fun.
it's a good hobby.
Fun. Yeah, I was going to ask, like, let's say, like, I want to get into aerial arts. I don't, but like, let's say it's like, what do you like need? Like, you just mentioned like upper body strength, like flexibility or something.
Of course, if you come with that, with the two of that, you will start easier. But beginners, you just start where your body start with what your body is able to do, and you just go from there. And through doing the movements, your body will gain strength and flexibility. Yeah, so complete beginners are like totally welcome. Like some moms who started doing, and you can see, like I can see the progress in them, the strength. And it's really satisfying.
Yeah. Do you think it's kind of like meditation or like yoga? I wouldn't say meditation because you'll be stressed like up there, like am I gonna fall down? But like yoga maybe because you have like stretch.
I'm not really into yoga.
Me too.
But,
I tried.
My mom's a like huge yogi, if you can call her that. It's different. I guess in yoga you also gain strength and huge flexibility, so that can translate into skills like aerial skills. But really, like for aerial, you really need the gripping strength.
Like when you grip onto the strings.
Yeah, so that only comes with doing aerial. Like on yoga, your hands are flat on the floor, right?
Yeah.
Or they are just to the side, and this power
This
you
like,
will
yeah,
not
the grip.
develop it.
Yeah.
Maybe pole because gripping.
Yeah.
But pole is like that, right? And like aerial, you really
you have to like
just
grasp.
Just hold tight and hope not to fall.
Nice. But I think that's something that you have to like practice over time too.
Yes. Yeah,
Have
it just comes with time.
A lot of like students like fail or like
the start is slow. Like when you first start is slow if you're a complete beginner. And then of course, like every sport, like you start slow and then there's huge progress, but then it kind of plateaus a little bit. And then because once you're able to do like beginner moves, and when you move on to intermediate moves, then your body needs to gain strength first before it can do the moves properly.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it sounds like a rough journey, but is it fun for you? Do you think it's fun?
Yes.
Like really fun.
Hopefully, touch wood, I will not get injured and I can train every day. Yeah. I say to our students, like, you shouldn't train every day, but I do train every day.
Oh no, hypocrite.
Except Sundays,
hypocrite.
I know. But it really depends on what you're training on, right? Like I do different skills, and sometimes I train on different equipment, so that keeps it interesting.
Yeah.
And a huge bit is also like performing. So you worked towards, because we do like events and weddings. So when that happens, then there's like a reward at the end of the training.
Like you put on a performance, like all your effort like shows in that one performance.
Exactly.
Like, So do you do a lot of events? No, it's fine.
Before COVID, we did a fair bit. Like there were lots of weddings in Laguna and area. But after COVID, last year we started with we did Christmas and New Year's, and this year let's see whether anything will come in.
I did see you did do like soccer sevens.
Oh yes,
and then the Christmas party.
So that's also a huge thing for the students, because there's a chance for them to show, like you said, a lot of people don't know what aerial is, right? So it's a big chance for their friends to come in and watch them perform and see what they do in this little corner of the school.
I was one of the spectators. I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. That looks so
not
cool.
bad, are they?
Yeah. But they're like choreographed, like you have to like choreograph everything, right?
Yes.
Like how you like the pose you're gonna do,
Yeah.
and like when you're gonna go down and
Yes.
everything. A lot of
Yeah.
details.
So for Christmas and Soccer Sevens, the routines are by us, by the instructors, and it is hugely it's depending on the music when they do what, and the whole group has to be coordinated.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so
But it
it's
was
a
so
huge thing.
good. Yeah, it was
Thank
so
you.
good when I
Cheers.
watched it. Yeah, like the choreographer. Thanks to the choreographer and like the people involved in it, because
Yeah,
they
they
were
work
so
hard.
they worked
Yeah.
so hard.
Yeah, because there's pride. I don't know. There's pride in performing, right? You wanna
Yeah, you know,
put up a
show.
good
Yeah,
show.
you know, public show.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was so nice to watch. I think I remember like everyone was there. Like a lot of people were there, just like watching. And like I think they were scared. Like they didn't
Yes.
know what it was. Like a lot of like the older people too. They were like a lot of parents, and
Yeah.
then I'm sure like they were like, "What is this? Like, is it like dance performance?" And then like you start like climbing up on the strings,
Yes.
and then they're just like everyone's just like speechless. Like they don't know what to say, and then they're just like watching. It was so fun.
Yeah, they do. I think they did really well. We've also got, because we've been in this school for some time, there are some kids who's been with us for, I think, I don't know, 5 years.
Oh, that's a lot. That's fine.
Yeah, so that's some time to develop their skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, they've been doing it for like 5 whole years now.
Yeah, I think
Wow.
so. Is it 5 years?
Around there, more or
Thereabouts,
less.
I guess.
More or less, yeah. more or less.
The ones who've been doing it for some time, yeah, for aerial.
Have you ever gotten injured before from doing it?
Yes.
Of course, like from like 10 years, like 10 years.
I actually my first injury was on flying trapeze. I injured my shoulder, my right shoulder.
Oh no,
Yeah,
did you
so-
like drop or?
It was my fault. I set up the safety lines wrongly, so I came down bad. Had to take a break for some time. Had to see like chiropractors and all. Feels all right now.
Yeah,
But that
you're
was
right.
like, I don't know, 10 or 9 years ago. But it takes time for the injury to
Heal, actually
yes,
heal, yeah.
definitely. On aerial, I didn't like. Of course, there are aches and sores, right? And if I use one shoulder too much, it will ache
Yeah.
the next day. But never really bad injuries. Never like have to stop for like a long time.
Like minor injuries.
Yes, yeah, just strains and just have to stop for a few days.
Like a lot of like spray, you know, like the muscle ache spray that we have to
Yes,
use.
yeah,
The
especially
cold,
when we
hot feeling.
perform, like a lot of icing,
Icing,
especially when I get older.
Oh
I
my
love
God.
icing, definitely so much
Icing.
every day.
So like, do you want to go through like the safety guidelines of doing it?
I think for like when we teach class, firstly the instructor will demonstrate the move, and as we demonstrate, we will talk about the setup of the trick, any safety issues like whether they should tuck their head in or arch.
Oh, a lot of details.
Yes, yeah,
A lot of details.
yeah. So the students will first watch it, and for us, if so the instructor will watch it one by one when they do the move first time, and if the student gets it, then they can go on and practice it themselves. Yeah, and if they're really young and if it's like a dynamic trick where they are dropping or like flipping, then each time before they flip, they will say, please check, like
Please
they'll
check, yeah.
they'll call us like Miss Sam or Miss Cass or Coach Cass, Coach Sam, and we'll just check, make sure like it's right before they drop. Yeah, I mean we have our mats are like safety standard, like like
it's really
30
safety.
centimeters thick.
Even if you fall, it's like you have this whole mattress.
Yes,
area.
there is a buffer there, but of course we don't want anybody to fall,
Yeah.
right? It's scary.
Yeah. It does it kind of like fall into your responsibility too.
Sorry?
In a way, it's like kind of your responsibility in a way
Yes.
to like take care and like watch if
Definitely.
they're safe or not.
Definitely don't want anybody to get injured in our classes. It's a psychological thing
Yeah,
as
you're
well.
like worried that you have to check like all the time. Like, is he
Yes.
doing it right?
Yes,
Like,
yes, definitely. Yeah, safety is like utmost important.
Yeah, I think for sports, like safety, I think it's like the top priority, like for every sport.
Definitely.
Like, it's like, how long do these like sessions happen? Like every week, like 2 times a week, or like?
Most of our aerial kids do it twice a week, either 1 hour each session or 1.5 for the older kids because they are working on more difficult skills. Flying trapeze is 1.5 hours for the class
Whoa.
because each time only one person can go out and they fly. I mean, the fly only takes like between 10 and 20 seconds.
But you have to like wait.
Yeah, one by one. So they just take turns.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I do feel like they will really enjoy it. I see that you
hopefully.
guys because like I saw like those like costumes that you have to wear like before
yes.
for practice, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool.
Yes.
And then like they would like show up with the like outfits, and then like they would do and like with the full face like makeup, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody likes to dress up.
So do you not perform anymore? Do you not put on performances anymore?
The instructors, we don't perform in school, like because we have so many students, and each time there is a like performance opportunity, we'll push for the student to do it. Like I think the next one would be, we've got a competition coming up, an aerial competition.
Oh, in school or like outside?
First round will be in school with our students, in April. So that's when their next chance to perform is then if they join it. And then sports awards, I guess, for the not many, but probably for the older kids.
Oh, I see.
For them. Yeah.
But
For
like,
us, we do outside events.
but your talent shows through like the experience though.
Sorry?
Your talent shows through them, like, because like, you're the one coaching them, and you're like, oh yeah, I have a good teacher, that's why.
Oh, thank you. Cheers.
Yeah. I'm trying to like make it sound like so like your effort is like all there. Like
hopefully. Hopefully.
But I think it requires like a lot of talent to begin with from them.
I guess so. If you want to go in the air, you need to have a certain amount of courage. You don't need a lot because when you first start, you're not that high. And just wanting to try new things, I guess, because it's actually aerial arts and flying trapeze. It's not new, but I guess it's just the last few years it's become more available to the public
and like a lot more known.
Yes.
At first it was like quite
at first it's the niche,
right?
It's just the people who perform in circuses. But now, like with so many aerial schools, everybody can have like a little dabble in it. Yeah.
Because I know in Singapore there's this one class. It's like an indoor.
Yeah.
And then like they just like put up like the strings and like the hammocks there, and like you do it in the classroom. So like, do you prefer doing it in a classroom or like out in the open?
Oh. Yeah, that's a hard one, isn't it?
Because like, at least inside you have like air conditioning or like something. Which would you like prefer?
I think if it's not too hot, or I was training today and it was really windy. It was quite hard.
Oh.
It kept blowing off my feet.
Oh no!
But I would prefer outdoors. Of course, with a roof. We used to train without the roof. So
how was that like?
It was hot.
Oh,
my goodness, I was black.
Oh no! Like the suntans are like
it's
coming
a bit much. But now with the roof, probably outdoor. Because sometimes when it's too cold, your body can't warm up.
Yeah.
And your grip is like, not good.
And like starts to like sweat around here.
Yeah, it's not good for fabric. But yeah. Well, we have many students who come and say, "Oh, I didn't realize like it was outdoors." Because, like you said, I don't think there are many studios who are.
Yeah,
outdoor.
there are like just like a few. Like I only know one like from Singapore. I only know, and I didn't even like go in. I just saw it while I was like passing. I was like, oh, it says like D yoga, and then it's like it has this like logo of like a string and like a woman doing like a pose. And I was like, oh.
Actually, because I was based in Singapore for a long time, I've got quite a few friends with aerial studios and pole studios there. There's so many.
Yeah, now it's quite popular.
So popular, really good.
Yeah, because a lot of people like do like take dance too, and I think a lot of them like choose to like progress like from dance to like aerial arts or like something like more specific.
Yeah. Yeah, dance is, I guess, more lower body workout, and upper body for pole and aerial arts. Yeah, it's a different workout altogether. Yeah.
So are you like, I know you're so busy these days, but like, how is your like schedule like in a day? I mean, as like a house parent too.
As a house parent. So house parent, I work Tuesday, Friday, and Sundays. So if I working in boarding, I will open the house at 6:30 on Tuesdays and Fridays after the kids are out. Monday to Fridays and Saturdays, I usually either have 1 or 2 hours of classes. And then I train, and then I have lunch. I go home and have a cup of coffee.
Packed. It's like packed.
And then it's either in the boarding house or down at the Trapeze till 6 dinner.
Wow.
And then
Oh my God.
either at home trying to get kids ready for bed or back in the boarding house.
So what if like you have to go on like on a sign up with kids? Do you just like drop the whole like timetable that you have?
Sorry?
Like when you have to sign out with like kids, like for like boarding sign outs, like when we go central.
For trips.
Yeah.
Usually that happens on Sundays. And Sundays I don't teach. So that's all right.
But I think like you need like time to relax too. Just like for a day, like let off like on the work and then like go have
that's
fun.
the coffee time in between
that's the
lunch,
coffee time.
lunch and the next session. Yeah.
But it's a lot of physical stuff too. Like when you go to like ATV riding, that's like kind of physical. Like that kind of
I
like
think
warms
that's
up your fingers.
My favorite boarding activity.
Actually, like,
ATV riding.
Do you always like follow?
When I go with the kids, I always do it with them. It's so fun.
Yeah,
It's really tiring.
It's
that,
like you have, like,
that's
press
really
out time.
tiring. Yeah, but yeah, with the thumb and then
to press it
really
out.
hard. But yeah, that's my favorite activity.
Upper body. That's still like kind of like upper body, like the top part of your body. Like
I
with
think
your
that's
fingers.
just the thumb.
Yeah,
Just the
but like
thumb
upper
doing
body. But yeah, do you have any other like things that you enjoy in boarding? Like anything about like hobby? I know you do like you mentioned you do like crocheting.
Yeah.
So like bake. Do you like to bake?
Yeah, love to bake. Always like a good cupcake or a good banana bread. That's always
Banana
nice.
bread. I feel like banana bread's like the easiest and like most accessible thing to make because we have
it's
so
so
many
easy.
bananas like in the boarding house, and then we're like, oh, it's gonna go bad, so let's just keep like making let's just keep using it.
And it freezes so well, right? You can keep it for a really long time. Yeah, baking. Yeah, I love baking. Well, there's no oven in Ruwai house, but
I remember we have to like keep giving the oven to like this house to this house.
Yeah, you have one in Karon, right?
I remember like I took it once. I had to like come to your house and like, can I get my oven back? And then like I went back with the oven. I remember. Yeah.
Well, I guess if the kids do stuff, they can just put
it's
it
easy.
in our oven. Yeah, baking. Yeah, it's good.
Do you have a certain diet that you follow? Or like to keep a body?
No. I tried vegetarian for 6 months. And I kind of felt the same as when I eat meat. So yeah, I went back to eating meat, and I don't know, I think I'm pretty lucky. I can eat what I want. Have a drink at night when
Coffee
I want to.
at Sundays. Coffee time.
Yeah, and I guess when I get older and my metabolic rate goes down, then I kind of need to watch more of what I eat. But now I think I feel all right. Like I don't have to really
push yourself onto something. But that's in a way that's like more healthy than actually keeping like this consistent thing for like entire like years.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's so hard.
It's hard. Yeah. You really need to be committed. And I don't know, I read somewhere that like if mentally you don't really want to do it, there's no point doing the diet, because your body will react like badly to the diet. Like if a label says really healthy and one says like, oh, luxurious chocolate. Actually, they did an experiment, and if you look at it, the person who ate the really healthy bar, they got really hungry soon. And the person who read that, oh, it's so luxurious and decadent, they'll stay full longer. But it's the same bar.
But it's the same, yeah.
Yeah, so no.
I tried it too. I was like,
you tried dieting?
Yeah, I was like, at least one cheat day a week, and then like at least one turn into like 2, 3, and then until it's like every day. So I just like don't keep my diet anymore. I just like eat what I want now.
You're so young, you don't need to diet.
Yeah. But like they say like start young.
Dieting?
Yeah, like keeping your body like healthy. Because I like splurge on like fast food and like stuff.
Oh yeah, I don't eat fast food.
Yeah,
If that's what you say.
Yeah. Do you cut on sugar too?
I don't like coffees without sugar. I don't like sugar. Yeah, I guess then I'm pretty
That's
healthy,
like,
right?
yeah, that's so healthy. Like no sugar, like no
No.
fast food. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's very healthy.
no fast food.
No, that's really healthy.
Yeah,
that's
I guess
really
I'm
healthy.
alright.
Yeah. So like let's go through what we've talked about. We've talked about like your hobbies, your
Yeah.
aerial arts, your boarding house parent
Yeah.
activities, and what else do you want to talk about? Is there anything else?
No, I think
No?
that's about
I
what
think we
I am.
covered a lot. Is it
Yeah.
hard to like keep a like timetable like every day, like a schedule? Like does it get like boring?
Doesn't get boring, but like you say, sometimes everybody needs time to yourself, right? So, I try to have like I always have lunch with my husband, always. But like sometimes I will skip training maybe once every 2 weeks and have a cup of coffee outside
Coffee.
instead of at home, or meet Adam for a coffee somewhere. We like to drink coffee.
Yeah. I've been hearing like coffee like for like 10 times.
Yeah, not too much, but we like a good cup of
Coffee
coffee
without sugar.
without
Yeah,
sugar.
coffee
Yeah.
without sugar.
Without sugar.
I have to make that clear, like coffee without sugar.
Yeah, definitely. That's it. Yeah, because there's so much added sugar and everything else, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think
Anything
so.
else?
No.
Nothing else?
Yeah.
So do you want to like wrap it up now?
Sure.
Yeah. Sure. I think we'll come back to see you again when we like discover new things about you. Like you might take on like new hobbies like football or like do
Oh,
like
so bad at
something like
football.
incredible. Oh, me too. Me too. Not for me. I feel
No.
like we're like bad on like the physical sports, like the Muay Thai and like the
Maybe,
football.
yeah.
I think
No
more like
balls.
creative side. You're like
Yes.
more the creative
Yeah,
side.
definitely.
Yeah. Okay, so like we'll come back to you like when she has like more things to share with us.
Sure.
More hobbies or like more like discoveries or experiences.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you so much for watching and listening to us because it's on live right now. Thank you so much. And today we have had Miss Sam today, and she talked to us on a lot about her hobbies, like her personal life a little, her life as a boarding parent, and how she's an instructor at Aerial Arts here in BISP. So yeah, I think it was a really nice conversation.
Cheers.
Yeah, I didn't know you that much before, but now I feel like I know
Little
like
bit
a little more about her. So, do you want to say like bye to the camera?
If you're listening, thanks for listening. Yeah, see you in school.
Yeah. See you at school. See you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.
See ya. Bye.